As I walk over the Palm Valley Bridge, I realize what a different world it is than when I drive over it. I get time to look at the trees, see the people pass by, but I also hear the birds and I feel the wind and I can smell the ocean and I can see the boats, and I take some time to enjoy this beautiful view that you get from up here that you really don't take any time to see driving over it. And when you're under the bridge, when I was under this bridge, I realized there was a lot going on down here too. There's the boat ramp, there's a restaurant, there's fishing. So I thought I would do this short story on the Palm Valley Bridge and introduce you to something that you've probably driven over 100 times but never thought that much about. So thank you for joining me on this close-up look at the Palm Valley Bridge on Finding St. John's. When I moved here with my family 7 years ago, I thought this bridge, the Palm Valley Bridge, was the first one here. Come to find out, it replaced a drawbridge. Long before the Spanish explorers arrived in St. Johns County, Palm Valley was Indian territory. In 1703, Spaniard Don Diego Espinosa established a fortified ranch in an area known then as the Diego Plains. In the 1730s, it was remade as a fort to protect against Indian attacks, and later against their enemy, the British. From 1883 to 1912, a comprehensive effort to build a canal through Palm Valley was undertaken by the Florida Coast Line Canal and Transportation Company. The section between the St. Johns River and Saint Augustine was one of the last parts excavated in 1908. It connected San Pablo River to the north and the Tolomoto River to the south. Until the 1930s, there were many farms and Palm Valley remained a quiet area. But things were about to change. The old Palm Valley drawbridge was built from 1936 to 1937 at a final cost of about $100,000. At the time, it was the only electrically operated bridge over the intracoastal in Florida, and the bridge was tended to by 2 crews of 3 tenders in 24-hour shifts. But by the 1980s, the concern was it just wasn't big enough to handle increased boating traffic and vehicles, especially during a hurricane evacuation. Strangely, little archival information on the bridge was kept, and since the Florida Department of Transportation did not build it, information on this bridge was limited to newspapers and some documents I found online. The Palm Valley Bridge was the last bridge owned and operated at federal expense by the Jacksonville Army Corps of Engineers. The newly proposed Palm Valley Bridge measured 65 feet high and 2,138 feet long at a cost of $18 million. Groundbreaking began in 2000. And it officially opened to a ribbon-cutting ceremony on July 13, 2002. 2 days later, the old Palm Valley Bridge was demolished. The new bridge beams weighed a whopping 200,000 pounds each, and for the first time, the water was untouched by a bridge span beam. Sidney J. A. Michler of the local Michler family watched the raising and installation of the huge beams from a folding chair on the shore, according to stories. There has been tremendous growth in the area since 2002. Improvements to the bridge have been proposed by the North Florida Transportation Planning Organization to help alleviate congestion and intersections. Improvements include a westbound exit lane to Roscoe and on-ramp from Roscoe to westbound 210. Growth plans also add additional lanes to 210 and A1A. You can see some of that improvement already along sections of 210. The Palm Valley Bridge is a vital corridor for residents and businesses. Most of us use it at least once a week. And it's really the only incline in the area for those of us who look for a little more challenge on their bikes or just walking for exercise and a view. Thank you for watching Finding St. John's, the Palm Valley Bridge. And if you like this programming, don't forget to subscribe.